Alright, this is trade journal number 5. Um, so let's see here. So, according to previous day high low close, we close above this high, so I'm targeting this high as my draw on liquidity. One thing we can see, and one thing that I've been talking about previously, is this, right? We came into EQ and we came into this daily bullish for value gap, and I said around this area of price is where I think the high time frame is going to reverse, right? And it looks like we're starting that reversal leg. So I am pretty confident in being bullish here. If we look on the 4-hour, yeah, we have this. We're bullish on the 4-hour. We have these 4-hour bear or bullish for value gaps. One right here, one right here. So I have 4-hour EQ right here. Right, so price could potentially come down into here, right? It could stop me out here, but I'm explaining why I took this trade over here instead of waiting for price to retrace here, right? And then on the 1-hour, yeah, pretty much the same, just bullish for value gaps all here, same EQ on the 1-hour. And then we have this bearish for value gap up here and this one right here. So technically, price could reverse right here. Right, it could come up here and reverse, but I don't think it does that. And so here's what I was thinking as price was forming. So there was this 15-minute bearish for value gap, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, so if this 15-minute bearish for value gap gets inversed, then I think that's a pretty good sign that we want to push higher, right? And if this 15-minute doesn't get inverse, then that's a pretty good sign we want to go lower, right? But even though it didn't get inverse, I'm explaining why I'm taking this trade, or why I think this trade will hit. And so if you can see on the 5-minute, we inversed all these bearish for value gaps, right? We inversed everything here. On the 5-minute, we also came back down here, right? And so we have to keep in mind this 5-minute candle, this 5-minute candle, this 5-minute candle. These are all a part of a single 15-minute candle, right? And all price action from here to here is all a part of this singular 15-minute candle, right? So that 15-minute candle, there's an objective of that candle, right? That was probably the most important candle that happened so far. And the objective was to come up into this 15-minute fair value gap, into this one and this one, grab liquidity, right? To fuel the move downwards, sweep liquidity, grab liquidity here, which will then fuel the move upwards, in my opinion, right? So that's why I'm not waiting for a 15-minute inverse. That's why I'm taking the trade off of this 1-minute inverse fair value gap, right? This 1-minute inverse fair value gap right here. This one right here. That's why I'm taking the trade off of this 1-minute inverse fair value gap instead of waiting for the 15-minute. Because we came up and then we came down, and this move downwards, even though it caused the 15-minute to close respecting this bearish for value gap, even though this move down caused that, this move down also swept these internal lows, which I think will then fuel the move upward, right? So I do have pretty strong conviction that this trade will hit. But then again, we did respect this, so technically we could move lower from here, right? But let's see. But I really don't think so, because if we wanted to move lower here, I don't think we'd get this kind of retrace with these sort of wicks. But let's see. Okay. Then, what is that level? No, we haven't come into, let me mark this out just so I know when that gets hit. yeah, so we have this 5 minute fair value gap, which is still protecting this move up. So not too scared yet. Is there another reason for it to come down even lower? Nah. So I want to protect my losses here, and I'll come break even. Okay. Sweeps that. I would prefer it if we don't close under this low right here on the 1 minute. Right. We're respecting this 5 minute too, so I really prefer it if this holds and we don't get a close under here. Because I think if we close under here, we would disrespect this 1 minute or 5 minute. Damn, that's looking good. Right. Yeah, once again, I prefer if price doesn't come below this low now. Let's see. Okay. Hasn't swept this high yet. Let's mark this high out. Oh wait. It did sweep that high. Okay, it did sweep that high, so I want to be careful here. We do have this 5 minute bullish fair value gap protecting this position. And we do have this 1 minute, right? So I don't want to see any candle closure, honestly, under these lows, right? And then especially not under this fair value gap. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so pretty good trade overall. Let's see if price keeps going up. I feel like one thing I should implement to catch these extra moves is once it hits my final area, I should bring my stop loss all the way to like a 15-second order block, right? Like, so this one right here. So even if price reverses right here, like if it were to break past this low, I'd pretty much make the same amount, right? But if it continues pushing up, I would make more, right? So it pushes up here, and then it pushes up here, so stop would be here now, pushes up here, stop would be here now, pushes up here, stop would be here now, pushes up here, stop would be here now, and then pushes up here, so stop would be here, and then I would have made like an extra I don't know, extra 15 points off that trade, right? Yeah, it would have been a 130 point trade instead of 114. I think I'm gonna start doing that, but I also think it only works because for this one there is a 15-second order block so close to my take profit that it would work. But like if it were right here, like if these two didn't exist and it was just this one, I don't know if I'd do it. But yeah, that's it. See ya.